This video contains AI-generated narration and visuals. It is intended for educational and storytelling purposes only.
They say ignorance is bliss.
In the heart of Xochimilco's ancient canals, a young woman named Elena, 29, arrives by boat. Her eyes scan the thick mist hugging the water. She's a travel blogger, drawn to urban legends. Locals had begged her not to come here, to La Isla de las Muñecas, the island of the dolls. But Elena, skeptical of superstition, believed it was just a story. The boatman won't dock. He leaves her alone on the decaying wooden platform. The dolls stare from the trees, lifeless yet watching. As Elena walks deeper into the island, the overgrown path crunches under her boots. The trees creak overhead, draped in dolls, their glassy eyes cracked, their limbs swaying like wind chimes of the damned. Suddenly, a soft whisper rides the breeze. Elena spins around. No one is there. She checks her phone. No signal. A shiver runs through her spine. This place isn't abandoned. It's waiting. Elena stops. One doll, hanging lower than the rest, catches her attention. Unlike the others, this one has what looks like real human hair. Its head slowly tilts as if acknowledging her. She laughs nervously, brushing it off. But when she steps away, the hair snags her sleeve, almost like it grabbed her. Yanking free, she stares at it. Was that doll always there, or did it move? Elena finds an old shack hidden among the trees. Its door hangs off one hinge. Inside, cobwebs veil a rotting table, a broken lantern, and a weathered leather-bound journal. She opens it. The writing is frantic in Spanish. Pages speak of a man named Don Julian who lived here and claimed the dolls were to appease the spirit of a drowned girl. Elena's fingers tremble. She's not just on haunted land. She's standing in a dead man's obsession. Suddenly a thump, then another. Elena freezes. The journal slips from her hands. On the wooden floor behind her, tiny footprints in the dust. Bare, child-sized, but no one else is there. The door creaks open wider on its own. A cold gust rushes in, carrying the faint sound of giggling. Not playful, mocking. The air grows heavy. Elena whispers to herself, "This isn't a story, it's a warning." Elena stumbles out of the shack, heart pounding. She backs away, but her foot sinks into wet earth, mud from the canal's edge. As she looks down, a pale doll floats by in the water, but its eyes are open. Human eyes. A child's face stares back at her, submerged just beneath the surface. Elena screams and falls backward. When she looks again, it's only a doll. But deep ripples spread through the water. Something just moved below. Elena runs back to the dock, hoping to find the boatman, but he's gone. In his place, a tattered satchel on the dock. Inside, a bottle of mezcal and a photograph. It shows the boatman, years younger, standing beside Don Julian, smiling in front of a tree full of dolls. On the back, a handwritten note. "We must keep her calm." Elena's hands shake. The boatman didn't just know the legend. He was part of it. Elena hears it again, whispering but clearer now. It's not the wind. It's a girl's voice, soft and pleading. "Don't let them take me." She looks up. A large doll, hanging higher than the rest, begins to sway violently. Its head spins slowly, and from its cracked mouth, the voice speaks again. Elena backs away in terror. The dolls aren't just haunted, they're possessed. Panicked, Elena runs down a different trail, desperate to escape. But after minutes of sprinting, she stumbles back into the same clearing, with the same tree and the same spinning doll. Her breath catches. She marks a tree with her knife and runs again. 10 minutes later, she's back. The mark is still there. The island is shifting, keeping her inside, like a maze with no end. As the sun begins to set, a shape emerges from the trees, a shadowy man in worn farm clothes and a wide-brimmed hat. Elena freezes. It's Don Julian, or what's left of him. His eyes are glassy like the dolls. He raises a trembling hand and points toward the canal. "She's angry," he rasps. "She never left." Then, without a sound, he vanishes, leaving behind only the scent of river water and decaying wood. Elena stumbles to the canal's edge, tears mixing with sweat. Suddenly, she sees it, a little girl in a white dress, floating just beneath the surface, eyes open, hair fanned out like black seaweed. The girl slowly reaches upward. Elena, entranced, kneels and extends her hand. The girl's lips move, "Come with me." But before their fingers touch, the girl vanishes into dark ripples. Elena snaps back, gasping. She almost followed her. Elena staggers away from the canal, but something is wrong. Her vision blurs. The doll's eyes follow her now, literally turning as she passes. Her fingers begin to twitch uncontrollably. She drops her camera, convulsing for a moment. A whisper floods her mind. "Stay with me, forever." Elena screams, but no sound escapes her throat. The island is crawling into her, body and soul. Desperate for clarity, Elena stumbles into a vine-covered shack. Inside, a cracked mirror leans against the wall. She gazes into it and gasps. Her reflection is not her own. A pale little girl stares back, eyes black and hollow. As Elena reaches to touch the mirror, it splinters violently, shards flying across the room. Blood trickles from her palm, but the girl in the mirror just smiles. Outside, the trees begin to creak violently. One by one, the dolls turn their heads. Arms twitch, eyes blink. Their whispers rise into a deafening chorus. "She must stay, she must stay." Elena backs away, surrounded. The dolls begin to drop from the trees, hitting the ground like bodies. One lands at her feet. Its mouth opens, and a small child's scream bursts out. Elena clutches her ears and falls. Elena crawls through the dirt, ears ringing, vision spinning. But suddenly, silence. The dolls stop. A narrow, overgrown trail appears, glowing faintly under the moonlight. A girl's voice whispers, "Run out." Without looking back, Elena sprints down the path, leaves slashing her arms. The island howls behind her. Branches claw at her, but she doesn't stop. Whatever controls this place is letting her go, but just this once. At the end of the trail, Elena bursts onto the dock, gasping, bleeding alive. The boatman is there, as if he never left. No words are exchanged. His eyes are hollow now, like the dolls. He simply nods. She climbs aboard, trembling. As the boat drifts away, Elena looks back. The dolls are all facing the water. One slowly raises its arm and waves. Not goodbye, a warning. Back in her apartment days later, Elena finally retrieves her dropped camera's memory card. She plays the footage, her arrival, the shack, the dolls. But then, something impossible. A clip she never recorded. Herself standing completely still, eyes black, dolls circling her. The camera zooms in on its own. In the background, the girl in white smiles. Elena slams her laptop shut, shaking. The island followed her home. That night, Elena dreams of the island, of drowning, of tiny hands pulling her down. She wakes up screaming, soaked in sweat, only to find muddy footprints across her floor. Child-sized. Her bathroom mirror is fogged, though the shower was never used. One word is scrawled across the glass: stay. Her apartment is no longer safe. She realizes she never truly left the island. Elena contacts a local historian, an old woman who's studied the island for decades. When she sees Elena's footage, her face drains of color. "You were marked," she says. The girl, she chooses one to follow. Don Julian tried to contain her. You reopen the bond. Elena begs for help, but the woman simply replies, "It's too late. You belong to her now." Days pass. Elena's apartment is empty, no sign of her. But the camera remains, recording silently. On its last footage, the ghostly girl appears, smiling, holding a ragged doll. Her eyes meet the lens. Then a whisper, "You will never leave." Outside, the wind carries the faint creak of dolls swinging. The island's curse never ends. And now it has a new guardian. If you enjoyed this chilling journey into the island of the dolls, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more true horror stories from around the world. Stay safe, and remember, some places are better left alone.